got hauled into tyres.
Aye.
Did you see the pair that got... hauled into tyres.
Aye. All their fancy.
Clive, if you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
So what do I owe the honour? What do you want? Not bad, if I do say so myself. Anything else? Trouble with your gear, or fretting about us guys? Unless that is... See that sword of yours stays oiled.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out. The whole realm's in chaos. But as the old saying goes, come back soon. And I mean that.
Or the moon, for that matter.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
What do you make of them skies, then?
Yellow when it's what?
How may I help you today, Clive? It's not true. We've lost so much all... Is everything we've received and everything promised all done?
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fact storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I'll leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Wulu deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
There's talk of these skies driving men mad. Most of the hideaways on edge.
There's a storm coming, Sid. Will there be thunder?
Let me guess. You're here about...
Is there anything you don't know, Luke?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to argue. That, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of...
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Kashik out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the debt. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they get here in time to make any real difference. Which means...
Jill and I...
Let them know we're on our way.
You fucking thieving bastards.
My shop. Why would anyone do
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
All my finest pieces. All that hard work.
Safe. You deserve a rest. Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal? Did you see that? Tell me you saw that. Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Come on. No mistakes. Nice try. Too slow.
Company.
Straight home now. Too slow. can walk from here. This must have been a fishing village before everyone left.
What are you looking for?
You've a discerning eye. May Gilbert smile upon you.
Do you have any fresh... Water. The well's been...
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone. I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be Aldrich the Porter, Milan the Butcher, and three of the finest fellows in Bocklad, if you ask me. Stop by again when you let them know.
I'll be right back.
A porter when there's nowhere left to go.
I've been asked to find Aldrich.
That's me right enough.
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of goat.
If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been...
From the Empire to Bocklad. You must be a braver man than most.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of... It's Oriflamme one day, then... The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of...
Please, a piece of fruit.
Are you Milan?
That's me.
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham.
Wine and ham to spare.
Well, comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring... We get meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even... Or rather we did, till not so long ago. These are lean times, and still, there's no point dwelling on it. Better to live life while you can, eh?
You'll buy something, won't you? Please. You've raised the price.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him.
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rev.
I've never said no to a goat hand.
You must be a busy man.
No one's making for the refugee camps anymore. Meaning, they linger here instead. What gets to me are the gangs that prey on the poor sods. Some days you can't help but wonder what the world's coming. You know what?
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine. I spoke to your friends.
That's fantastic news. It's been a while since we all sat down. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is mine.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the goods. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. Those three are the backbone of Bocklad. Lose any one of them, and without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 60...
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary... Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of goat. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord.
A goat and 60 bloody six. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows.
Here they are. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many.
Never a true word.
Do you have any fresh water?
Well...
Pardon me, but would you happen to... That well-notched steel and impressive physique. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of the...
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemek, and I require a rugged companion. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of... Well, were you ever...
My arms are yours.
Wonderful!
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemekis road. And from there... Quickly! There is not...
Wait. Good. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed. What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good for
Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal!
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel. Colossal vessels, dashed from airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike... Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock, cleaved clean, a tantalizing mystery, no doubt. But merely one of countless... Come, good sir. Our expedition continue.
He's passionate. I'll give him that. All right then. Who's first? You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the finals. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the... Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more, yet onward. History awaits.
I needed that. Good girl. Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time. Still in one piece?
It would seem so. And once more, you impress me with your prowess. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate, could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered, and alas, all is mere...
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing...
Glad to help, but Didn't you say you came...
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive... You see, even my fellow scholars have grown, and so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine.
And so ends a night here. Your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise.
Perhaps.
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and now Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that.
Any idea where his search for the thieves...
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
What do you want?
Just information.
Now you mention it, there was a young...
Which way did he go?
I buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same?
Come on. Yeah! Thanks, Gal.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones. Oh.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and...
Shush, now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you. Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here? I think we've found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph?
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know what? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found that I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but the others, they huddled around that food. They stole because it was that or starvation.
So you spared them?
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their neck.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market one. Oh, and don't mention the goblins.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's...
That's a way.
He certainly knows his business.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he said, thank you for putting my mind at ease.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that. How are you doing?
I don't mean to be gloomy. They need all the help they can get. Quick look. Think you can help?
How may I help you today, Clive? All done?
Let's go. Thanks, Gal. Behind blood darken our shores again. But not for long. Let's try. No more war.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
How may I help you today, Clive? All done?
Still alive, are ya? Coin purse weighing you down? You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Well, what's that for you, dear? That it? Fine.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
The Akashic attacked us out of the blue, and there's no telling when they might be back. You'd best keep that sword handy, Sid.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
Too fast. More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find...
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best...
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them!
Damn it all!
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
My brothers. Shh, don't talk.
Mad dogs. The lot of them.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If he...
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many.
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job?
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there. My brothers need me.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we? Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's not. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when.
And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that...
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Oscar, over here.
It is an honor to meet... I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch?
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on, then.
Yes, so wait. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your... I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. No, and spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title. But you have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than... not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to...
It's all right. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency...
I would not have it any other way.
Anything catch your eye? Much obliged. Thanks very much. There you go. Fare thee well.
Cid! Your new companion appears... Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill. Clive has told me much about...
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve, and at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your...
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood, we hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a...
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, and you cannot fill empty bellies with...
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's...
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the...
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the...
Well, if it were... He'd let them choose for themselves. And be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his...
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking.
You play along.
What he means to say is yes.
Picture it, Conrad. Your own city guard. You as captain.
I don't...
Ah, here she is. Conrad. May I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the...
A pleasure, my lady.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire of...
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses? There must be 2 scores. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's...
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle that a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who...
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest cat. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid.
Then let us band together and show these brutes that Dalamil is not to be trifled with.
My shop. Why would anyone do
If I had my pickaxe, I would... I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here it. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's...
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine. It is only a matter of time before the...
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says, and while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, which means that now, more than ever, we will need... If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that...
All right, if it will help. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good. Merely that it produced the desired... Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news. Both Conrad and Natalie have some with time. They may even...
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the...
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears that all of...
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the...
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups. One from the south and one from the desert.
Very well. Jill and I...
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if...
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around...
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as...
And we will do the same.
That's better.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
The townspeople.
I don't hear any fighting.
That we should hurry.
Natalie, you did well out there. The inn would have been lost.
Without you, there would have been no line to... You saved us, Conrad.
We all saved.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both...
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment. First, we find Isabel.
Do you see anything you like? I do like a customer who knows what he wants. And a fine, fine day to you.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood.
And we're next.
I can't do it. I can't.
But you can. You must.
My lord.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures.
With the blue eyes. Yes. They've taken so many. Of...
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress?
Oh, no. She went to the...
Then we'll look for her there.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
The two soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the... What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me, and protect them I shall. Because they are my charge. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are you. But more than that, they're your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are...
She speaks the truth, you know. This here is all we have.
What we have left is our lives!
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to...
It was a noble effort. But I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did.
We'll talk to the survivors. You're a pikeman, yes?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading. A pack of them glowing things found me and...
Leave that to us.
Don't leave me, Pa.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when...
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
I assume you have a plan?
We need to find out...
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Good girl.
Clive, look!
I see them. With me!
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
It's over. Do you think there are more?
There are always more.
Then we should...
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. Now me, I never needed convincing. I became as the people I love, include the one standing before me.
Handsome.
Now, if you don't mind, right?
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
How are you doing? Here you go. Always something in there.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for Mother Crystal. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. but they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
You know how I feel about this, but your brother's stubbornness knows no bounds. I'm starting to think it runs in the family.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Tyre's right. Your brother is in no condition to travel. That's all I'll say on the matter. It's Mid, Gav, and your uncle we should be thinking about now.